Hey y'all, welcome back to Real Rock Sweet Tarot. If you are new here, welcome. If you're a returning member to the Soul Tribe, welcome back, Virgo. This is your reading, okay? Coming in today, can we just take like 10 seconds to appreciate my clear skin? I'm telling you, this isn't even a pre-intuition. It's not. It just feels the need to say, if you are having skin issues, skin problems, I am your like dermatologist guru, okay? That's what we'll call me, because I don't have a license, but I'm damn near just as good. I don't even need one. Aloe is your holy grail. Turmeric, holy grail, okay? Also, as crazy as it may sound, if you have like dark marks or like I think they call them strawberry seed legs or like seed legs, like, you know how some people, I mean, I personally have them, but you know how some people have like a whole bunch of tiny little dots on their legs, but it's like a part of their skin. Like, it doesn't look weird. It's a part of their skin, but it's almost like you wish they were lighter sometimes or something. I don't know. If you have any dark marks, coffee grinds and olive oil, mix it together. It's going to create like kind of like a exfoliant type of like pastiness, and scrub that all over your skin and get in the shower. Mark my words. But what am I doing? We're starting off with this deck. Yeah, nevertheless, already cleanse your energy, cleanse your space. And I did put a tree and a koala bear as the emojis in the next to your sign, next to Virgo typed out. So I don't know, some of you guys can really be around trees a lot. Koala bear could be somebody's favorite animal. Okay, 911 on the clock as we start. Who's calling the cops? It's like, no, but for real. Okay, there's no beef, no animosity. I don't know if somebody in your energy or people that you have been around have been making you feel like, okay, like it's really up and it's stuck. But in reality, it's really not. There's no beef. There's no animosity. Or this could just be your energy. Like, you're not really holding any grudges or holding anything too close to your chest. So that's good to see. An air sign has a crush on you. Oh, that was 2. I didn't even peep. An air sign has a crush on you. This could be a Libra, a Gemini, an Aquarius. This is truly your divine counterpart, forever love. This is like one of my favorite cards. Whoever you're currently involved with, like for my people that are out there in a relationship right now, this really is your divine counterpart. And I feel like you've probably already been thinking that, or, you know, maybe second guessing it a little bit. Like, is this really my forever person? Yes. Yes, it is. But for those of you who are single, or you're just like, you know, in limbo right now, you're not really solidified in a relationship, just know that air sign, they have been looking at you. Like I said, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Last shuffle for Virgo. Anything else they need to see for the month of August for Virgo? Channeling the energy for Virgo. Oh, okay. Ain't got to tell me twice. Everyone has a past. Don't judge yourself for yours. One of the most powerful cards in this entire deck, because I feel like sometimes we're really hard on ourselves, or we beat ourselves up for so bad for like the things that we did, or just whatever happened, the choices that we made, the decisions that we made. But everybody has a past, and everybody's past isn't so squeaky clean. Everybody's past isn't beautiful and bright and fucking rainbows and sunshine. It doesn't work like that. So for those of you that are out there like beating yourself up about choices that you've made, things that happened in your past, you can't keep judging yourself. You can't do that to yourself. Less talking, more listening. Wow, you're really getting all the good cards in this reading. Like, definitely some of the top hitters for real. Because this is very valuable, because sometimes you're going to miss pieces of information of things you need to hear because you're just too busy running it. And I get it. I love talking too, Virgo, okay? I love talking. But sometimes you really do need to know when to go mute and keep it like on incognito mode, because you're missing valuable information because you're either in conversation or you're just literally not paying attention. And last but not least, this man or woman is a boss, and they're going to show you in actions, not words. Period. And this is coming out underneath, this is your divine counterpart. So I just feel like whoever you're dealing with, yeah, they're going to show you in actions and not words every single time. Yeah, and that's what we like anyways. We like actions. Words are just words. They're just there, okay? And I get it. Words of affirmation is a thing. It is a love language, but it's like, how many times you gonna talk about it? It's time to be about it. So, but yeah, let's get into what's into the news. What's in the news? My bad. Let's see, for Virgo, what do they need to know? See here for the month of August. Channeling Virgo's energy for Virgo. Last shuffle. Who just got love bombing in their reading? Was it Was it Leo? Aries? I think it was Aries, to be honest. But nevertheless, okay, you have love bombing. First one out. I don't like that card. I actually despise it. And especially because what it says at the bottom for personal gain. Every time this card comes out, it's always some revolving around it. So I'm just going to give you a heads up right now. And somebody really could like being gifted flowers. And whoever you're dealing with could know that. So, and this could also be X energy. We're going to see who once we pull the tarot. Machismo, masculine pride. Yeah, somebody that's too much in their ego. They're way too hyped up. They're so much in their head. And anytime this card comes out, being too manly is actually a thing. Like, it really is. This card reminds me of like the high school football jock that just talk too much, pick on kids just because he's the jock of the high school. And, you know, like, it's just somebody that's ego is way too high for their own fucking body. Somebody really could work out and they could have a good stamina and everything, but I just feel like they expect too much. Like, nobody's kissing the ground you walk on. And then we have Bonnie and Clyde. Oh my God, this is resonating so heavy with the cards that just came out. Like, this person is a boss. They're going to show you in actions, not words. This is your divine counterpart, just period. So a lot of you guys are in a Bonnie and Clyde type of relationship right now. And you guys really are dedicated to each other. Like, this is your ride or die. And then we have playa. Playing the field, not looking to settle, seeking options. And this card is like, I feel like when this card comes out, it just, I'm not going to say irritates me, but it's kind of like, I don't understand why people get involved with somebody if they know they're still playing the field. If they know they still have multiple options of people they want to talk to, chill with, kick it with, anything. It just like kind of boggles my mind why you would want to be in playa energy and you're telling somebody you want to settle or you want to only be monogamous with them. So what's love bombing? Love bombing here. Overly attentive for Virgo. Who's love bombing Virgo? What's love bombing here? Knight of Cups, Pisces energy, Five of Cups, heavy water sign energy. You could be dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Okay, whoever this person is disappointed because I feel like they came in love bombing you and it didn't work. It just didn't work. Knight of Cups is somebody, I'm always being strategic of how I'm going to show Virgo my feelings, what gesture I'm going to do today. Am I going to pop up and bring Virgo flowers? Or am I going to be, let me think strategical. What else does Virgo like? Maybe I'll just give Virgo that. You know what I mean? Like, somebody is so bent up on love bombing you, but like I said, it's for their own gain. It's like, it's not to see you joyful. It's not to see you happy. They're love bombing you because it fulfills them. It makes them feel like they've succeeded. It makes them feel like they got one up because you really felt like, oh, okay, like Virgo accepted my love bombing, so now I won. It's kind of like a game. Like, what the fuck? Is this Twister or Sorry? Yeah, not Twister. Is this Sorry? Because I feel like this person is a sorry ass person and they want the validation from you after they love bomb you. It's weird. That's why you have this Five of Cups here in the first place. They're sitting here in like disappointment that it didn't work. Yeah, Five of Cups is like bump on the log type of energy. Feeling lost without you. I will admit that they do feel lost without you, but it's still the disappointment that the love bombing didn't work. Now they're sitting like a bump on the log because, oh yeah, every romantic gesture I made didn't work. Hi Darius, hi Britt. What's machismo here? What's machismo? Toxic masculinity. Ew. You could, I don't know why I'm hearing like toxic twin flame. Some of you guys really could have a karmic twin flame. Whoever this person may be. What's machismo here? The Fool. And the Seven of Wands in reverse. Okay. Somebody just gives up. Honestly. A lot of you guys could be like starting a new beginning when it comes to your body. Maybe you guys are working out, or even if you're a woman, you could be like in more masculine energy, and this could be something that's new for you. But I feel like maybe just because of what you endured with this person or what you have went through, it has you being in more masculine energy than softer energy. And then with the Seven of Wands in the reverse, it's kind of like I'm not putting up the fight anymore. I don't want to feel like I have to be safe or too on guard. Because the Seven of Wands in the upright is like, I'm kind of like walking on eggshells. I'm trying to really like be careful. I feel like you're like, fuck that. I'm done being careful. I want my new beginning and I'm going to do what I have to do in order to obtain it. But my biggest thing is this coming out with this is kind of like, don't be too over. It's crazy. Pop up. I'm a Virgo on the last day of August. Will you send stuff that's hitting me? I'm glad that it is, because I feel like sometimes we don't really get messages from our own mind. Sometimes you really have to hear it from somebody else, and that's really what it takes. I was also raised like that too. Swear to God, your mom can tell you something 12 times, but as soon as you hear it from somebody else, it hits super crazy. Your coworker could tell you something 3 times, but as soon as you hear it from your therapist, you're like, damn, like, you know. So sometimes that's all it takes. But yeah, nevertheless, this still coming out with this is like, don't be so over masculine to the point where your ego takes over and it makes your personality not even that it's not attractive. It's just like, when somebody is so up their own ass, it makes it hard to want to be around them. You get what I'm saying? And if this is not this could be a Gemini. Ew, you're having a lot of people in your energy already. What else with the Seven of Wands in the reverse? Or maybe a lot of you guys are giving up like being too masculine, or feeling like being that toxic masculine energy was like cute for a period of time. I feel like a lot of you guys are releasing from that. Yeah, 10 of Swords, sorry. Yeah, it was a burden to you. 10 of Swords is something that's like, oh, I've done this multiple times and I've failed. So I feel like I said, even if you're a woman, it doesn't matter. Operating from this masculine energy has failed you too many times, and that's why you're having this new beginning. And on top of that, it's almost like when you were in this energy, or when you are in this energy, it's almost like you feel like you really don't care. Like all bets are off the table. And like I said, that's also more of like a pull away from people wanting to be around you. And I'm not saying it like you care about the outsiders or you need a group of people, but I feel like, you know, that doesn't even radiate your full character, and you know you're not fully like that. So the Fool being your first major arcana out, and it's the card of 0. Something is completing for you. It's like the cycle has went back around into its loop, and now that chapter is done. Now you're getting something new, just period. What's Bonnie and Clyde? What's Bonnie and Clyde for Virgo? What's Bonnie and Clyde? There's all this money here. Whoever you are involved with, or maybe somebody that you are going to be future meeting by the end of this month, just please know y'all gonna be running it up. Okay, y'all's going to be running it up together. What's Bonnie and Clyde? Strength. Love that. A lot of you guys are being strong enough to accept your new beginning as well. I feel like, and that's why you got this card. Where the hell is it? Oh, everyone has a past. Don't judge yourself for yours. That's literally why you got this, because I feel like you're still kind of stuck in this little limbo of keep bringing up your past, keep bringing it into the present. Why? Why are you doing that? That's something that happened last year. That's something that happened 2 years ago. Even if it happened last year, it's a new year. This isn't coming into you with it, okay? And I feel like that's a huge thing for you guys to realize. The Strength card with the Fool, I'm having the inner compassion to accept my new world. I'm having the love enough for myself to be strong enough to endure it. Like, sure, when things are new, you have to learn. The Fool is also childlike energy. Like how a child has their innocence when they're born, they have to learn everything from scratch. They come out not knowing anything. So it's kind of like, this is what your energy is about to be like for August. I'm learning new things. I'm discovering new things, not just about myself, but about the world. Love that. And the Strength card also coming out, you said, damn, period. You good. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Bonnie and Clyde coming out with Strength. Some of you guys may be having more inner compassion towards your relationship as well. It's kind of like, I want to see us grow. I want to see us go further. What else with the Strength card? What else with the Strength card? Is Virgo involved with a Leo, or is this them just having inner compassion? Ooh, okay. That went kind of far. You say you needed that? Love that. Love that. I'm glad I could be of service to you. 9 of Swords here. Okay. There is some type of struggle going on around your relationship, but this is all your thoughts. 9 of Swords, and then you have the 10 of Swords here. A lot of you guys really are in your mind a lot. Nine of Swords is insomnia. You could be having nightmares. You could be randomly rolling over in the middle of your sleep as well. We're going to keep that in mind too. There's something about you and your person that you're overthinking too much. But with the Strength card coming out, like I said, you're still having that compassion towards yourself to not beat yourself up too much about it. Like, you want to know something? Why is the fear here? Why is this Nine of Swords energy here for Virgo in the first place? We need to see, like, what's causing this. Why do you have the anxiety anyways? Three of Cups in the reverse, because you think there's third-party energy. You are at the stage of your life where you want the Bonnie and Clyde. We're going to ride and die for each other, just period. There is not any obstacle in your life you will face without me. You're not a burden at all. Anything you need, I will supply. Anything I can do to help you, that's what kind of relationship you want. But you want that reciprocated as well. And then you're having such these late night thoughts, can't sleep, be rolling over and shit. Three Cups in the reverse, because you already suspect that whoever is in this Bonnie and Clyde energy, or was supposed to be with you, that there's a third party still there. They have feelings for someone else. Three Cups in the reverse, somebody could literally be out drinking with this person. I mean, cups represent emotions, but you have to think of the physical as well. Somebody could be a drinker. And if they are, I feel like when they get drunk, they're with this other person, spilling out their feelings for them. But then when they're with you, they're spilling out their feelings for you. What else with this Three of Cups in the reverse? Yeah. And I don't really like that anyways, because the Three of Cups, especially when it's in the reverse, that's usually somebody that's not saying the nicest things. Like, sure, I could be explaining my feelings for Virgo, and I could be going in depth and telling this other person how I feel about Virgo, but sometimes it's not always the nicest of words. What else with the Three of Cups in the reverse? And also, like, Three of Cups is usually like support, celebration when it's in the upright. So somebody could be talking about like how you guys have never celebrated with each other, how like there wasn't support from your end when in reality it was. You want to know what I'm getting? Somebody's spinning the fucking narrative. Literally. And then you got the Queen of Cups at the bottom of the deck, showing you still are wearing your heart on your sleeve. You are still caring about this person's feelings more than you care about your own. That's what the Queen of Cups card is, as well as the King of Cups as well. It's an emotionally intelligent person. I know when to turn my feelings on and off for you, but at the same time, it's not within me to be evil or be malicious. It's just not within you. And I love that. Look. This is a divine match. You literally got the King of Cups, but he's in the reverse. An emotional manipulator. Somebody that plays on your feelings. Like, you could be in a really, really bad mood, and it's almost like this person, they provoke it. They hype it up even more. Or, King of Cups in the reverse, Three of Cups in the reverse. This person could be seeming like they're so emotionally not stable without you, but behind closed doors, whoever they're talking, this third party, whoever this person is, they're saying the complete opposite. Like, yeah, as long as I go in and say this to Virgo, you know, like, Virgo will always take me back. I'm getting somebody feels like their shit don't stink. And I feel like somebody feels like they can always have their way. Yeah, King of Cups in reverse. This person don't care about nobody's feelings but their own. So I feel like that's really not a good match for you, because you're always putting their feelings at the front line, but they're never putting yours at the front line. So how is this reciprocation? How are we in Bonnie and Clyde energy when you're in this King of Cups in the reverse, not putting my feelings first ever? It's your way or the fucking highway. And Virgo, you're an earth sign, which means you like to be grounded. So if somebody doesn't have you feeling like, okay, I'm calm, I'm peaceful, this was the problem and this is the resolution, you're going to get the fuck out of Dodge. That's just how it goes. Like, you're an earth sign. That's what it is. If you're not keeping me grounded and keeping me calm and making me feel like, I just had the best meditation of my life, and it's literally just because you walked into the room, your spirit lights me up and fulfills me. If this person ain't making you feel like that, you're leaving. You're leaving. It's just that fucking simple. What's playa? Ten of Pentacles. You want to know something? The whole week, everybody's reading's been like heavy ancestral, but the Ten of Cards. The Ten of Pentacles really is the ancestral card. So I don't know, some of you guys have been in player energy, but now you're like reverting from that. You don't want to do that anymore. You don't want to feel like, oh, I got to keep looking for different options of people. You're really trying to be settled. That's also breaking some type of generational curse. Maybe people in your family, in your bloodline, everybody was on player shit. Everybody just had your uncles, your granddad, they all always had 3 to 4 little honeys to them. The one aunt, she was cheating on her. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? But yeah, your one aunt, she was married, but she still had a little side piece. You know what I mean? It was something in your bloodline where nobody was monogamous. Everybody was just cheating, sleeping around, friends with benefits. Nothing was serious. But you are the one that's breaking that generational curse. You're like, if it's not Bonnie and Clyde, I don't want it. If you're not applying pressure, I don't want it. The fuck? And also the Ten of Pentacles is showing me your money is about to be looking very abundant. And this could also be, somebody could have gotten something left in their will. Like somebody could have left you something in their will. Or you could have gotten money left behind for you from somebody that passed away as well. What else with the Ten of Pentacles? Yeah, you are really becoming abundant of your mind and of your finances. So I just feel like any feelings that you're having or anything that's going on with your money, it's because it's supposed to be happening like that. And then look, you got the Sun at the bottom of the deck. We love major arcana because these are major factors that are happening in your life. This paired with the Fool, a lot of you guys are going to be having fun for the remainder of this month. Childlike energy. Think like David Buster's. Think of, oh my gosh, I just got this new PS5 game. Like, come check it out with me. Like I just said, childlike energy. You're learning new things that make you joyful, make you happy, make you excited, and you're going for it. And the Fool card is all about new beginnings. So everything that has been feeling old or just stale, it's all going to be refreshed. It's basically like God took a water hose over your whole life, literally. And I love that for you. And I feel like that's what you need. That's what you need. That's going to keep you grounded anyways. Like having fun and enjoying yourself, like actually using your brain to learn new things and enjoying it. Because you know how some people like don't like reading. They be like, ooh, I always zone out or whatever. I can't keep my attention span. Some of you guys are actually going to pick up a book and be excited to read it. You're going to really get into it. And then the next thing you know, you're going to be like, damn, I'm 3 chapters in. And it doesn't even have to be a book, but that's just the example that I'm using. What else for playa? You do have Leo energy out here twice. So you could be dealing with a Leo. You don't have to be. Some of you guys could have Leo in your chart. It could be your moon sign or your rising. And if so, that makes a lot of sense because Leos are fire signs. You're full of life. You're bold. You're assertive. And some of you guys really could be like that. What else will playa before we close out the reading? Anything else? Last shuffle. Oh my golly. Oh my golly. The moon. Why? Why? Yeah, whoever you're dealing with, this little playa, or like I said, if you're the one breaking the ancestral curses and you don't want to be a playa no more, you're trying to get out of that phase of your life, you or this person, it doesn't matter. There's some type of secret around this playa energy. Somebody's living too much in an illusion, and that's what the moon card is about. Can we just take a second to pay attention to the description on this card? You're so busy staring up at the moon that you don't even realize there's wolves howling by you, right by your side. As soon as you stop looking at that moon, they're going to tear that ass up and eat you limb from limb. And that is the biggest connotation of the moon card. You can't keep living in an illusion. If you know you're a player and you know you need to get out of those ways, it's time to change. Stop staring up at the moon so long, because what's going to end up biting you in the ass is you're going to really end up catching feelings for somebody and they're not going to have those feelings back. STDs are always a thing. What else? I don't even know. There's just multiple narratives of how that can go. So stop living in an illusion if you're the one that's a player. There's a lot of repercussions that come with that. And if you're dealing with somebody that's a player, stop living in an illusion that they're going to change. I'm surprised that one card ain't come out from this deck. There's a card in this deck that says, believe a person for who they show you that they are, not who you want them to be. And I feel like sometimes, like, especially because, and just know these don't have gender roles. So the Queen of Cups is just showing me that you are an emotionally intelligent person. And even if you do have feminine energy, that's, as a man, that's actually good, because how are you supposed to bag a woman without having a little bit of feminine energy? How are you even going to know what she likes? Like, you know what I'm saying? But nevertheless, like I said, you can't view somebody for who you want them to be. You have to view them for who they are. And I feel like you're fully waking up from that this month, and that's why you're getting that fresh start. That's why you're getting that new beginning. You're like, I'm done living in an illusion. I'm done having on fucking sunglasses, knowing damn well it's pitch black outside and I can't see them anyway. And the longer you live in an illusion, the closer the wolves get. Think of it like that. Virgo, this was your reading. I hope it helped. I hope it resonated some type of way. I love y'all. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you want to book a personal, I'm your girl. And yeah, if you're new here, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube, because that's where you really gonna get all the goody nitty gritty. But nevertheless, this was your reading. I'm out. Bye.